Are you stupid or something? You probably are, and buddy, that's alright. You're in the right place to learn some stuff, so stick around and you just might. My name is Notme, and I'll be asking some Q's, and at the end you'll be riddled with A's. You might score real high, but even if not, you'll sure be glad you played. If you're looking for prizes, just move along, there's no money for you to earn. You win by trying and doing your best, your prize is the stuff you learn. If you want to be an artiste, you have to know all you can about the world of art. So engage with this quiz, and at the end you'll say, I am smart.
I am not me. I am art. And I am... Oh, baby. Am I loud? Am I audible to all? Is this coming through? Yes, it is. Okay, good. I am your host for I Am Smart, the quiz where people look to improve their art, their lives and their selves through learning and earn the right to say, I am smart. The format of the quiz, very simple, very straightforward. 3 rounds of questions for your brain, 3 musings for your imaginosphere, and a 2-point bonus round at the end, 20 points overall. That's what's on offer. What are you going to need for this quiz? Something to write with, pen, paper, etc. Something to write on, book, back of a bill or something, I'm not going to judge. A brain for thinking and an imaginosphere for imagining. Optional is a beverage. I have mine here because whilst it's got absolutely nothing to do with the actual quiz, we do like to kick things off with a toast, so please charge your glasses. For today's toast, here we are. Metallic. To Jesus. I really hope I don't need to elaborate on that. He is Christmas. He established gift giving, and for the purposes of this quiz, he was born in a barn, which makes him the world's first and best homeless person. This is Jesus's. This is for Jesus. Celebrating Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus, to Jesus. That was a big glug. And yet he's going in for number 2. I don't like the green screen. There's a little gap in the green screen. Allow me to fix the green screen. That'll do it. That will absolutely do it. Hello, Smarties around the world. Happy holidays to all. Who have we got here? Definitely not Duda, ready to quiz and ready to learn. Wonderful stuff. Lovely to have you. Super Nash 18. Evening's greetings. It is 11 minutes past 4 where I am in the world, but it is getting quite dark at the moment. So evening vibes setting in, even if it's not absolutely official. TB Douglas, ready for the Christmas quiz. Excited for this. I'm excited for you as well, TB. Lovely. SJBX72, hello to you. Nana Hobbob with a lovely woo. Really enjoying that. TB Douglas, yes, cheers. SJBX72, lovely to see you as well. Uncle Town, hello, hello. Maple Panda, always a pleasure. AOL Time Warner, to Jesus and to Jesus. It's both of them. It's both of them. It's a magical, magical time for both of them. Gamer Hole, hello to you. Hello. Gosh. Well, this is a very special quiz, guys. This is a very special quiz. And I'm very, very pleased that you're all here to witness it because this is Christmas time. Christmas time is a time for charity and generosity and giving to those less fortunate. I'm very fortunate. I have all of you. How could I not be fortunate to have all of these people willing to give me a little portion of their Sunday? I feel very, very privileged each and every quiz that we do, but we're going to pay it forward today. We're going to pay it forward today. We are going to be donating, and when I say we, I mean exclusively me. You are not financially responsible for any of this. This is something that I'm doing on my own. Monkey Pixie Funk. Yo. I will donate $1 for every point every single one of you scores in this quiz. Every time you score a point, that is $1 going to a housing and homelessness charity. Which housing and homelessness charity? Well, that will be up to the high point scorer. It will either be Family Promise, which is a wonderful organization here in the United States of America. And if it is in the UK, it will be Shelter, which is an organization that does a wonderful, wonderful work helping people who are facing tough times. Because this is Christmas, guys. Everybody should be in a home with a roaring fire and a glass of eggnog. That's my personal belief. Nana Hobbob, the falling snowflakes in the background are really magical. It's a lovely touch, isn't it? It's a lovely touch. I will say the picking the rounds video, and if we get to a Finding Jesus or whatever that might be, they don't have those because that's an extra level. But for this general background, absolutely a lovely little touch. Very generous, says TB Douglas. Yeah, that's me. That's me, guys. But how are we going to be earning these points? How are we going to be earning these points? Let's turn this chat box off just for a second. Let's see what rounds we've got, possible rounds for this week. We've got Order, we've got Usey Choose, and we've got Musicolage. Oh, interesting. The 3 most recently added rounds. How very exciting for that. Order, Usey Choose, and Musicolage. So we don't know which of these 3... we don't know which 3 of these 3 will be chosen. As this is a Christmas quiz, there will be no high point score from the previous one, which was TB Douglas, and a round of applause for TB Douglas for getting the high point scorer in the last round of the quiz. But the high point scorer today and TB Douglas will both choose one for our first one in 2024, which does sound like very much the future. So today I will be choosing all 3. Which 3 will I choose? I just couldn't say. Nana Hobbob, hadn't realised we were well into eggnog season, aren't we? Very much well into eggnog season. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I have been, I've been partaking. I don't mean to brag, but I have been partaking. I have not yet found somewhere in this part of the world that sells the one that I'm really looking for, the Kroger brand vanilla eggnog, which just extracts all of that nutmeggy stuff and all of the flavorings, and it's just essentially like drinking melted ice cream. And call me old-fashioned, when it comes to Christmas, that's what I want to be pouring down my throat. Lovely stuff. Let's pick some rounds. Let's see what we've got. Oh no, where did the snowflakes go? I told you that would happen. It's fine. Well, who saw that coming? This is... You couldn't predict it, could you? Absolutely couldn't have predicted it. So we've got Order, we've got Usey Choose, and we've got Musicolage. The three eggs that were chosen, obviously we've got red and green. I mean, obviously you can't see the green because it's interfering with the green screen technology at play. But we've got red and green, traditional Christmas colours, and pink representing little baby Jesus. There he is. There's little baby Jesus sitting there. Hey guys, thanks for showing up for my birthday. Little baby Jesus there. That looks weird. That looks weird at that angle. Let's turn that off. Let's get on with this first round, shall we? Let's get on with Let's do it. The colour is yummy, says Monkey Pixie Funk, and I'm not entirely sure what that was about, but I know that I'm thrilled about it. Order, guys. Things have to be put in order. That's art. Yeah, that's art. AOL Time Warner Official. Is it too late to vote for Anagram a Ding Dong? I'm so sorry, AOL Time Warner Official. Yes. Although it's very interesting. I believe you would be the first person ever to be keen for an Anagram a Ding Dong round. So that's a little feather in the cap. You're striking out on your own path, AOL Time Warner Official. And all of us couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier that you're here. Lovely, lovely stuff. So we're going to be putting things in order here. I'm just going to be asking you to put these 4 things in order. Oh, I should do it on this, shouldn't I? Order, is that all it is? Oh, don't say I have to turn on the CloudBot again, Streamlabs. Don't tell me that. Basically, I'm going to give you 4 things, and you're going to have to put them in. You're going to have to. Where's my mouse gone? There he is. You're going to have to put those things in. Order. That's what you're going to have to put them in. Lovely. Let me just see. Oh, I suppose I could do that afterwards. So this is a Christmas themed. This is a Christmas themed question, guys. It's a Christmas themed question. The question is very simple. Put these Home Alone traps in chronological. Wait, chronological what? Order! There we go. Thank you, Sir John Burkow. So I've got. I'm going to have to disappear here because this goes across the screen. Goodbye there, and hello there. There I am. I'm Diddy at the bottom there. Give space for. Here we go. So we've got blowtorch, doorknob, nail in the foot, paint cans. What order do they appear in the movie? Now, of course, with this round, why does it turn it off? I have no idea. Of course, with this round, you don't need to put all of them in order if you don't wish. This is there we go. My Streamlabs asking me, okay, is that a little bit sassy? Anybody else reading a bit of sass from that? Kind of a delayed gratification look close round. Yeah, so you could. It is essentially a look close round, a 90-minute look close round that I assume you've all seen the video before. It is Home Alone. So at some point, and this is obviously currently in alphabetical. We always start with alphabetical. But Joe Pesci gets done in with a blowtorch and a doorknob. That's very, very hot. And Daniel Stern, I believe, gets a nail in his foot. And then they both get bished in the face with the paint cans. So this is Home Alone 1. T.B. Douglas, even the picture of the nail in the foot is hard to look at. It's rough, isn't it? That's really in there. And because I can't really, but the nail starts up here. So it's half an inch into just pushing that, I don't know what it is, pushing that into the wound. Guaranteed infection for Daniel Stern there. He's worked hard. He's worked hard for it. I believe in the film he's only about 36 as well. So another one of those things to make people feel a little bit older. So if you're confident that blowtorch comes before doorknob, you can just write AB. And if that's correct, then you get 1 point. If you want to try 3, blowtorch, then doorknob, then paint cans, put the 3 in, and that's correct. That's 3 points. If you want to go for all 4 and you get it right, that's 5 points. But if you get it wrong, of course, nil point. So it's are you going to risk it for a biscuit? As it says in the thing in the chat. Nasty stuff, says AOL Time Warner Official. I couldn't agree more. Nasty, nasty stuff. So I'm just looking for some letters. Monkey Pixie Funk, I'd risk it for 2 biscuits. It's the holiday season, Monkey Pixie Funk. I think you deserve 2 biscuits. You know? Risking it for charity, Nana Hobbob. There we go. We're risking it for charity, for the fine people doing such fine, fine work. And And yeah, obviously, that high point scorer gets to choose which. I mean, I suppose the high point scorer could, if they wish, decide to split it down the mid. That's up to them. It's up to them where the money goes. Good job, guys. Hopefully, I'm sure the charities are going to be pleased and thankful for you. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Let's go back to the big camera. There we go. Gosh, this computer is slow. Did any of you buy me a new Mac for Christmas? I'll wait. Don't tell me now. I'll wait until the morning. But of course, that's not the whole round over. Of course, we need a musing. We need a charity musing. It's very simply this. Concoct a Home Alone style trap that would definitely trap you. Were you forced to steal from a multimillionaire? People with a good memory will remember that in the Christmas quiz that I did 2 years ago, I had a very similar question to this, but this one mixes it up slightly by placing you in the role of the burglar. So is there something specifically you would fall for? I mean, it could just be a general thing that anybody would fall for. I'm certainly not going to put you off doing that. But what would you fall for? What is a trap that you would fall for? Were you forced to steal from a multi-millionaire? Obviously, questions to be asked about, whether that is right, whether, there's a family that could stand to, anything that Harry and Marv would have stolen, ably covered by insurance. It's possible that the family wouldn't have even noticed. I'm sure there are rooms in that house that they don't go into for months at a time. It's up to you. It's your call. It's a question of ethics more than hard and fast facts. There we go. That's round one, guys. That's round one. Let's go back to main. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. How are we all doing? How are we all doing here? Are we all doing good? Any Christmas wishes that anybody's got that anybody would like to share? I'm excited for my Self-Secret Santa. Not sure what I'm going to be getting yet. I did it, completed it a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Had a couple of sherbets, a couple of shandies, and lost the run of myself and ordered some presents for myself from the internet. We'll see. AOL Time Warner official, trying to use my imaginosphere for charity. Well, that is a wonderful thing, AOL Time Warner. I know that there are charities that will allow you to send Christmas cards anonymously to people who need them. Senior citizens' homes, vulnerable children. So maybe you could write some kind of festive rap, some kind of interesting, for you, AOL Time Warner official, maybe some kind of corporate motivation speech. To say, hey, we're all in this together, guys. I know I'm getting paid a lot more than you, but hey, it's Christmas. We're all in this together. Maybe you could just draw my lovely Robin on the thing, or whatever these are. I've seen these on the Bing homepage, which is the only homepage I care about. Where are we? Speaking of festive birds, I mean, they're not robins, but my goodness. Come on, computer. Why are you so absolutely slow? That's my Christmas wish. Look at these fellas. Oh, look at these fellas. What are they? What kind of birds are they? It normally says feathered fashionistas. Bohemian waxwings perched on a branch in Canada. Bohemian indeed. Look at that coloration. Absolute life and soul of the party. They look kind of mean as well, which means that they'll get even more offers for their boyfriends and girlfriends. Mean people tend to. What have we got? Gamer Hole, my Christmas wish is for my psychology teacher to finally remember to set us homework. Oh gosh! You want more homework, Gamer Hole? Well, that is very diligent of you. Very, very diligent indeed. I'll be happy to set you some psychology homework if you wish. Psychology homework. Oh, if you could do some kind of project to work out why it is that when you need the toilet and you're out and you're coming home, maybe on the bus, and you're managing it, you're keeping it 100, but you still need the toilet. And then as you get much closer to your home, you need the toilet that much more. Why is it that you're not able to just maintain your sphincter powers the whole time? Investigate. Thank you, Gamer. I appreciate it. I really look forward to seeing the results from that. AOL Time Warner Official, I mean, just thinking of amusing, but now I feel I should try to make more of an effort. No. Well, hey, I mean, you could make more of an effort. AOL Time Warner Official, that's entirely up to you. Wax Wings Indeed, yeah. No, but when she doesn't set it, it piles up, so we have mountains of it. Okay, so you want it just more judiciously meted out over the course of the year. That's fair enough. And Monkey Pixie Funk Christmas Wish is for snow tomorrow that is deep enough for me to prevent me from working from home. Maybe a snowdrift around my desk that even Good King Wenceslas couldn't stamp through. That's tough. To get a snow day when you're working from home, that's tough. Nobody's achieved it yet, which means the first person to achieve it, Monkey Pixie Funk, they're going to go in the record books. That's a great motivator. That's a really great motivator. Let's see some Usy Chews, perhaps. Oh, this isn't going to do the right... Oh, I can switch. Look at those two guys. Those Usy Chews guys. Is that just going to flip across? Yeah, there we go. This is good. So Usy Chews. So I'm going to give you... This is... For the layman out there, my goodness. So let's see what we've got on here, what the explanation is. Is it just Usy? Yeah. So this is kind of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style round. So I'm going to give you one question. I'm going to give you 4 possible answers. And it's up to you, for Usy to choosy which answer is right. Okay, and the topic this week, nice and simple. It's Christmas around the world. Yeah? We get locked into these westernized kind of Anglo and Americano-centric ideas of Christmas, but Christmas exists all around the world, okay? Because Jesus exists all around the world. Let's see some traditions. Let's learn a little bit, and let's see how well we do. Okay, question number 1. Every year, a 42-foot-tall straw animal is constructed in Sweden to celebrate Christmas. But which animal is it? Is it a bear, a blackbird, a goat, or a moose? A 42-foot-tall bear, or blackbird, or goat, or moose? What do we think? Question number 2. Come on. A visit to which fast food chain has become the Christmas tradition for thousands of Japanese people? Is it Jollibee, I believe is it Indonesian, maybe? Chicken chain? KFC, McDonald's, or Mr. Donut, which is very big in Japan as well. Jollibee, KFC, McDonald's, or Mr. Donut. This is interesting because, of course, Japan not particularly Christian. So this is just how the enormity of Christmas affects even people who don't celebrate it. I thought this was quite interesting. So thousands of Japanese people specifically go to this fast food chain every Christmas. But which one is it? Number 3. Take your time. Which punishment gift do the Icelandic Yule lads leave for naughty children? Is it animal poop, human hair, rotten potatoes, or spoiled milk? Iceland, they have Yule lads instead of Santa Claus kind of, what's the word? Delegates. Santa delegates Iceland's work to Yule lads. It's 13 of them. There's 13 of these guys, all with pretty interesting names. And they come around and they leave gifts if you've been good. But what do they leave for the naughty children? Here's some animal poop, which might sound extreme, but this is Iceland. You know, it's a rugged, lawless wasteland. Human hair, rotten potatoes, or spoiled milk. What do we think? Question number 4. This is too slow. In Poland, the traditional Christmas Eve feast, so they focus on Christmas Eve, as many places do, may not begin. It may not begin, guys, until what occurs? The clock chimes midnight. That's quite nice, isn't it? I mean, it's quite late for an evening meal, but must be nice to kind of wait. Bong, I'm in. The first star is seen in the sky. How poetic. Hopefully there's no cloud cover. Oh, they'll never eat. The last gift is open. So, maybe they open their presents entirely on Christmas Eve and it's only when all of them are open that they can have their food. Or the oldest diner says grace. That's interesting. So whoever around the table is the oldest. And I would personally try and make sure that wasn't me each year. Try and invite somebody a little bit older, just for certain feelings I have therein. I don't think I do particularly well saying grace. But what do you think it is in Poland? When is that Christmas Eve feast beginning? Clock chimes midnight, first star is seen in the sky, last gift is opened, or the oldest diner says grace. And the final question of this round, hopefully these aren't too tricky. Maybe I should have made it easier because it's for charity. I'm not sure that's what the charities would have wanted, necessarily. I think they believe in the spirit of quizzing. Quizmas. I should have incorporated that more into the marketing. In Catalonia, Spain, and other neighbouring areas, which unusual figure is present in nativity scenes? An angry artist, a crying carpenter, a fainting fishwife, or a pooping peasant? Those again, because they're quite fun to say. An angry artist, a crying carpenter, a fainting fishwife, or a pooping peasant. What do we think? What do we think? In Catalonia, in Spain, and other neighbouring areas. So you've got your baby Jesus, you've got your Mary, you've got your very trusting Joseph. He's happy to go along with it. Got some shepherds. Got 3 kings, or wise men, depending on your translation. You've got some farmyard animals. Some of them, I imagine, Star Wars style, would have a slightly ghostly adult version of Jesus, just looking over things through the portals of time, just to make sure that everything's going smoothly to ensure his later life. There's no kind of grandfather paradoxes involved. But then there's somebody else, an angry artist. Why would the artist be angry? Why is the carpenter crying? Because he knows that this baby has been born. He's going to be a far better carpenter than he could ever choose to be. Although, I will say, in none of the Bible stories or Jesus stories that I've heard, there's much... he's always referred to as a carpenter. Nobody ever talks about how good he was as a carpenter. Was he a particularly excellent carpenter? Or was he just okay? Obviously he had his mind on other things from the age of 12 and up, but maybe he was great. Maybe he was gifted. Maybe it was a real shame that he had to abandon his carpentry, much like Harrison Ford. A fainting fishwife or a pooping peasant. Here we go. And we've got a musing here. Or what have we got? Definitely going to learn a lot this round. I don't know a lot of these, so learning a lot. Me too. Everybody's learning. That's good. Not great for the charities, I will say, but learning is still a wonderful thing. Let's go for a musing, though. This is one that's guaranteed to earn a little bit of scratch for the old charities. Invent a new Christmas tradition for your family. And obviously, feel free to interpret family in whichever way you wish. Is a family people that you share DNA, a biological link with? Is family just, a group of people that you fell together with to form a study group, as in the television sitcom Community? It's up to you, however you wish, but invent a new Christmas tradition. I think every year, maybe it's on the run-up to Christmas, maybe it's Christmas Eve, maybe it's Christmas Day, maybe it's what we in the old world call Boxing Day, on the 26th, or maybe as an American you can create a new name for Boxing Day. Whatever you wish. Just let it flow through you. Don't put too many limits on it. Because realistically, this probably isn't going to take off. So you're not going to be held to this at a later time. Oh, yeah, the ads haven't been going, have they? That's fine. That's fine. This is an ad-free quiz for you guys. Ad-free. And then we go back to main. That's how it works. That's how it works. Gosh, it's taking a long time. I really need to sort this computer out. We've got... normally, I know at the end of the questions, we have a little bit of art, a little extra bit of art. But we've got something pretty exciting coming after the questions have come in. So we're going to be doing that little bit of art now. I hope you appreciate it. It's an old piece of art. It's something that long-time acolytes will be familiar with. Last year I did the 12 poems of Christmas, which went fantastically from a creative point of view, not so much from an engagement point of view, but that's absolutely fine. Nobody's stressing about that too much at Christmas time. So this is one of the poems. This is the final poem, I believe, from last year. And I do hope that you enjoy it. It's called Mara Krama. It's a poem. Bereft of other ideas, Patsy had written on her Christmas list, one boyfriend, honest, non-smoker. Her parents had found it hysterical. "Let's hope you're on the nice list, love," her dad had quipped. Entering the living room on Christmas morning, Patsy stopped dead. A heretofore unseen box was sitting under the tree. It was enormous, and she had not put it there. Approaching it, she saw that it was addressed to her. "To Patsy, Merry Christmas. You've had a tough year. You deserve this. Lots of love. Father Christmas." She heard a quiet giggle emanate from the box and jumped backward. Her parents entered the room in their dressing gowns, beaming. "Aren't you going to open your present, love?" her mum asked. Patsy looked back at the box. There was no way this ended well. That was not the poem that I thought it was going to be. Whoa, hey. That was not the poem that I thought it was going to be. Still great. Still great. Absolutely. That is art. Thank you so much, definitely. I appreciate that. But still nice. Quite a sweet story. Intergenerational issues, perhaps. Communication. A man in a box. Why was the man available on Christmas morning? Why isn't he spending Christmas with his own family? That's a red flag for me. That would be a red flag if I was Patsy. But maybe she didn't think it was going to end well. Maybe it would have ended well. Who knows? Who knows? Final round, guys. Let's do a final round. Musicolage. That's right. That's right. I'm going to be playing you a collage of songs. You're going to hear 3 seconds of 5 different songs. Your task is simply to write down the names of the songs. But you're only going to hear it once, guys. You are only going to hear it once. Obviously, the topic here, these are all going to be Christmas songs. All going to be Christmas songs. I've tried to make it fair. I've tried to mix it up a little bit. And in one particular instance, it's based on how much you've been paying attention over the past 13 months of my output. Might have to cast your mind back to last year. Well, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to ask for at least 2 people to say, "I'm ready," and then we shall commence. Because I don't want to. You're only going to get this one, so I don't want to spring this on you. So if you want to write "I'm ready" when you are ready. And we'll begin. AOL Time Warner Official is ready. Excellent. TB Douglas is ready. Let's do this. Here is, for the first and only time, your musicolage. I just want the names. Just want the names. If you want some crock points, throw in the artist by all means, but let's be pleased. Let's be generous to ourselves. gladiators, ready. 3, 2, oh, well, there is a countdown in this, so I don't need to do a countdown. Wow. There we go. There's 3 seconds of 5 different songs. Write down for me the titles of those songs. That's all I need. That is all I need, guys. I'll give you a few more seconds before I jump in with the... wow. Yeah, I'm with you, Anna. I'm with you. I'm with you every GD step of the way. Here's amusing. Give the title of a Christmas song that explores a heretofore unexamined aspect of Christmas. So I'm looking for, there's heartbreak at Christmas. That's been explored. There is excitement at opening presents. There is, Santa Claus coming to town, for example. My goodness. But think of an aspect of Christmas that hasn't been explored through song. And then think of the title of a song that could be exploring that. That's what I want here. That's what I want. I want some song titles that have are really, really delving into Christmas. They're really delving in. Second use of heretofore this episode. Oh, how exciting, AOL Time Warner official. Thank you so much for keeping tabs on it. I wasn't expecting... I imagine most episodes you're quite disappointed, thinking, well, I've got this board all set up to examine how many times he says heretofore, and he's not saying it. But now, heretofore 2, and that's not 11. That's a tally system that I'm employing there. Oh, it goes. Why does it disappear? That's yellow. Or is it, though? I got into a very fierce argument with a man on a bus once about whether Post-it notes are... oh, no, that's tennis balls. That was some classic tennis ball Post-it note confusion there, and I apologize. Let's head back to May before anything else happens. Wowza. So those are all of the questions done, guys. Those are all the questions. You survived them. And you've thrived in them, I think. I'd like to say thrived. But what are we going to do now? Because we've already seen some art. Well, very excitingly, I received... What was the tennis ball debate, says TB? What colour is a tennis ball? What colour is a tennis ball? What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a poll. Because you probably think it's straightforward. Two-minute poll. There we go. What colour is a tennis ball? What colour is a tennis ball? Just let me know. Just let me know. Is it yellow? Is it green? What is it? Whilst you're going through that, I received one of my favourite things to receive. Post. Addressed to Notme. It's a gift. You know me, guys. I love receiving emails, post, whatever. Because this just says... someone was thinking of me. I wasn't even on their screen. I wasn't even looking directly into their eyes through the medium of livetainment, but they were thinking of me. And that makes me happy. So let's have a live unboxing. Gosh, this is getting caught up. Holly Jolly Christmas there. Holly Jolly Christmas. That's lovely. That's lovely. Fan mail. Absolutely, gamer. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh. gosh. You can see that. To Notme, you are art. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and keep working that imaginosphere. Much like this is some kind of workout video, and I'm doing something to affect my buns from your 3 biggest fans. How deliciously intriguing. Designed exclusively for John Lewis and Partners. My 3 biggest fans, I thank you. And this, my word, what is going on here? Let's have a look. What is happening here? I'm just opening a thing. I don't even know what's in this. A tin of some kind. An unboxing. The Somerset Toiletry Company, Mr. Festive, Party Essentials Kit. It's a Party Essentials Kit. What? Oh, there is some party stuff. So the Party Essentials, we've got some beard baubles and a party blower. All good parties should have a designated blower. Is it nice ASMR? Definitely. That's good. Let's run this over the thing. Oh, my word. Okay, yeah, this needs to happen. So we've got that's always good. That is always good. We've also got, good gracious, how do these work even? Wait. Give me 2 minutes. Let's do another video. Let's and we can come back with this. Oh, I'm excited. Let's pick a different. Oh, this is great. Hey, let's get the one that I thought it was going to be initially. That one. Yes. Close. Here we go.
Mina was disgusted. You're sorry. For what? My parents breaking up? My nan and dog dying? Suppressing a sneeze so hard I broke a rib? Cutting my thumb so bad I damaged my tendon and can no longer play video games? All on various Christmas days. Your day. So which of these are you apologizing for? Or is it for knocking on my door to apologize on another Christmas day? Santa was coy. I just wanted to give you a gift. Mina felt a red mist descend. She balled her one good fist and punched Santa in the eye really hard. He fell like a sack of spuds, and Mina found that it made her happy. So she kept going. Her fist, both feet, a winter boot, an umbrella, the bowl where she kept her front door keys. Mina used all of these things to thoroughly whoop Santa in her front hall. Breathing heavily, looking over her handiwork, Mina felt calmed. She realized this was the best Christmas day she'd had in years. I didn't even know it, she whispered, but this was exactly what I wanted for Christmas. A painful smile crept over Santa's bloody lips, and he spat out a tooth. I know, he groaned. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you. I hope you get exactly what you want today, whatever that might be. No judgment.
Well, there we go. Look at this. The green one especially is... Look at this. Well, my 3 biggest fans, I am a big fan of yours. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful stuff. And these are going to absolutely remain on. I mean, I say for the rest of the episode, they might remain on for the rest of the year. Ever such a big fan of them. Should we have some answers? Let's have some answers. What was the first round? Amazing. Beautiful and inspirational piece of writing, not me. Yeah, because on one level, it's just about Father Christmas, aka Santa Claus, getting beaten up. But on another, it's like he just kind of knows, doesn't he? He knows exactly what you need, even if you don't know what it is. That's the joy of Santa. Let's have some answers. My God, let's raise some money for a housing and homelessness charity. Shall we? Shall we do it? The musing, of course. Concoct a Home Alone style trap that would definitely trap you were you forced to steal from a multimillionaire. Now, I will say, most weeks that we do this quiz, most people get involved, or some people get involved. But sometimes people will just say, do you know what? I'm not gonna get involved with the musings, and that's absolutely fine. But bear in mind, if you write anything for this musing, anything, then that's $1 for charity, and that for me. That's a compelling argument. But don't say it out loud, guys. Get it in the chat. That's what I want. Well, let's have double Notme. Oh, there he is, poking through. Let's stick with the little one. Question very simply. These 4 traps in the Home Alone 1 film, blowtorch, doorknob, nail and foot, paint cans, but in which order do they appear in the film? I don't know how many points you're going to get for this. Gosh, I got my fingers crossed for you, though. This is the actual answer. Doorknob, of course, because they're not even in the house at that point, so the doorknob is number 1. The nail in the foot was when he's trying to get through the basement. Blowtorch is when he's already in, and paint cans is once they have reunited. Because all these 3 are when they are separated. That's my hope. That was the thought process that I hope that you were following, that you were going through. So if you wrote BC, you get 1 point. If you wrote BCA, you get 3 points. If you wrote BCAD gets you all 5 points. And that's what I'm hoping for. BA gets you 1 point. BD, I mean, I'm not going to go through all of them. BAD, if you just wrote bad, like you thought you were going to do bad at this, that's good for 3 points, guys. That's good for 3 points. Look at that. Lovely, lovely stuff. I hope you did well with this. Let's go for the musing. What have we got? Definitely not due to a bunch of many-legged critters dumped on my head. Critters. I'm thinking... Oh, I should be on the larger camera, shouldn't I? There he is. There's large Notme. Large Notme. There he is. With his baubles of joy. A bunch of many-legged critters dumped on my head. I'm thinking, when you say critters, I mean, obviously that could be, just small furry animals. Could just be insects, spiders, that kind of thing. And I have to say, I may be with you. I mean, I respect the sanctity of all living things, but my God, if they're small, they've got a head, thorax, an abdomen, and 6 legs. It's like, I often feel like with insects, as I do with teenagers, one-on-one, I could probably deal with them. That's absolutely fine. A big bird-eating spider on my hand. We've got no beef. He knows I'm not a bird. I know that he's not, my anxiety. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've got an understanding. But if there were 15 of them, I might not be quite so chill. So I think I'm with you on that one, definitely. Nanohobber, just a big tangle of various cables. I'll be there for however long it takes. That's great self-awareness, Nanohobber. That is exactly the kind of answer I was looking for here. A big tangle of various cables, and you just can't help. You just can't help. Okay, so that's quite interesting. So that one's looped that one through. Here we go. Here we go. That's lovely. That's really, really good. Just leaving them out. And the police are there. Excuse me, sir, you shouldn't have broken into this house. Just 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. I am so close to having all of this done. That's really nice. Really, really nice. What kind of bandit would you be in that? Not the sticky bandits, not the wet bandits. The attention to detail bandits. It doesn't have the same, ring to it, but it's powerful nonetheless. SJBEC72, concealed trapdoor under front doormat. Unsuspecting visitor falls 10 feet into a dark cellar. Specifying dark cellar there, SJBEC72. That's pretty, has a sinister edge to it, which, is certainly present in certain aspects of Home Alone. So I can't fault you on that. That's lovely stuff. Gamer hole, tripwire, rubbish eyesight. Nice and simple. Give me a tripwire, I'm going over it. Bum over shoulder. There's a more crass version of that, but I think bum over shoulder gives exactly the visual you need. That's lovely. Piles of intriguing records concealing a hidden gladiator-style tiger pit. So you're really looking for the Home Alone people to go all in. They've got to buy some tigers now. They've got to phone up Mike Tyson's tiger guy. What's it for? It's just home security. I mean, not that I want to talk myself out of a deal. There's not a lot of people who desperately want to buy tigers, especially at this time of year. Most of it takes place in the spring, I'd imagine. But there are a lot of fantastic home security systems out there that don't involve tigers. Just make sure you're covering, you're looking into all your options. That's nice. Super Nash 18, an ajar door. It's my favourite colour. Showing a glimpse of Match of the Day on a TV with an open box of After Eights and a second box of Ferrero Rocher next to a sofa. I'd be tempted in, but as soon as I opened the door, an anvil would fall from above and crush me. My word! My word! You wouldn't be able to resist. You want to watch a little bit of football with some lovely chocolate-based snacks. And I didn't realise you were so classy, Super Nash 18. I'd never pictured you with a monocle before, but I'm certainly picturing you with a monocle now. It's a football fan who loves an After Eight. Ferrero Rocher. But crushed with a very fancy, perhaps, walking aid after being crushed with an anvil. Perhaps. We'll see what the long-term damage is. That's lovely, though. TB Douglas, a pound coin glued to the floor, causing me to bend down and pick it up. I can't resist. Okay, so we've got the other end of the spectrum now. Somebody who's scraping around on the floor for even just a single pound. Probably can't even get you a Mars bar these days, TB Douglas. Meanwhile, an iron bar, like the one in the film, hits me on the bum. just looking for get smacked on the bum with an iron bar. I mean, punishment fits the crime. You're only looking to get a pound, for God's sake. That's nice. That's nice. Cashing in on your desperation for pound coins. Interesting. I'm learning a lot, and I love to learn about my Smarties. Through the musing system. AOL Time Warner, your board of directors. Here we go. Board of directors convince you that you need new investors. They convince you that the internet service provider and web browser combo business model is not sustainable. We need to bring in a media group, not so much of a physical trap, but kind of a trap nonetheless. Yeah, they've trapped you in a long-time business plan that's very difficult to just kind of pop it in reverse and head back out of. More of a conceptual trap, AOL Time Warner, but as you say, an anvil falling from above, you're probably going to regain all sensation in your legs within a few months. With that, that's decades, maybe. That's decades. Points all round, guys. Points all round and dollars all round. Isn't that exciting? Very, very much so. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Get rid of that. Bring the camera back. This computer. Bring the camera back. I don't want to have to waste a flippin' Christmas wish on this. Good gracious. Usey choose. There we go. Usey choose. Let's see what we've got here. Invent a new Christmas tradition for your family. That was amusing, guys. That was amusing. I want you to get it in the chat. I want you to get it in the chat so desperately, so we can raise a few more pennies for these people in need at Christmas. Question number 1. Every year, a 42-foot tall straw animal is constructed. These Scandinavians, honestly, it's constructed in Sweden to celebrate Christmas. But which animal is it? Is it a bear? A lot of bears in Sweden. Blackbird. It is the national. It is the national bird. Is it a goat or is it a moose? Which is not the official national animal, but certainly could be. There's plenty of them there. It is a goat. It is a goat. Big straw goat. I don't know whether that's because Sweden consider themselves to be the greatest of all time, consider Christmas to be the greatest of all time. I hope it's because they consider Jesus to really be the goat. That's question number 1. Let's get question number 2 on there. Whenever you're ready, computer, that would be lovely. There we go. A visit to which fast food chain has become the Christmas tradition for thousands, literally thousands, of Japanese people? Is it Jollibee, KFC, McDonald's, or Mr. Donut? The answer is KFC. It's a finger-licking Christmas. A finger-licking Christmas. For the wonderful people of the island nation of Japan. They love a bit of popcorn chicken. They love gravy on their chips, and they love just sticking their used up bones into a greasy box. Classic Japan. Question number 3. Which punishment gift? I've put that in. It's not really a gift, is it, I suppose. Do the Icelandic Yule lads leave for naughty children? Is it animal poop, human hair, rotten potatoes, or spoiled milk? They're not so bad as to put poop in there. It's just rotten potatoes, although that's still pretty bad. That's still pretty bad, because you think those Yule lads, they've got to prep that, you know? They've got to get the rotten potatoes, in my experience, don't go rotten for a long, long time. They'll just try and start to kind of send out a search party to try and find some soil or some water. But they don't go rotten for a while. So those Yule lads have got to be bulk buying their potatoes. I want to say mid-August. Question number 4. It's that Icelandic preparation. Hard workers, those Icelanders. In Poland, the traditional Christmas Eve feast may not begin. It may not begin until what occurs? The clock chimes midnight, the first star is seen in the sky, or the last gift is opened, or the oldest diner says grace. What do we think? The answer is, of course. I say, of course. All of this is probably guesswork. It's the first star is seen in the sky. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just a lovely, lovely tradition? You can't eat on Christmas Eve until the first star is seen in the sky. Symbolic, of course, of the star that led all the people to that barn. And I have often thought that if you were following that star, if you were one of the wise men following that star, and you saw that it was over this manger in a barn, animal feces everywhere, and just that smell of, just that kind of musty smell, I would think, have we been following the right star? Is there another star out there that's above a well-appointed hospital that we? Because I am absolutely going to kick myself if we've trekked all the way over here. I've had to put up with your jokes the whole time, Balthazar. Sorry, I'm just getting that's what's known as an improvisation in the business. I was just allowing my mind to meld with one of the other two, Melchior perhaps. And the final question, in Catalonia, Spain, and other neighbouring areas, which unusual figure is present in nativity scenes? An angry artist, crying carpenter, fainting fishwife, or a pooping peasant? Unbelievably enough, it is a pooping peasant. It's literally just called the pooper. And in modern times, they have started to become a satirical thing. They make poopers out of famous figures in the media in that particular year, presidents or notorious figures. In the same way in the UK, around bonfire night, that they'll choose people from who are currently notable to set fire to, and in Catalonia they do it as a pooper. So we all learned something. I guarantee there's not a man jack of you that didn't learn a single thing there. Amusing though. Invent a new Christmas tradition for your family. Let's have a look. Oh, we got a lot of lovely traditions here. This is fantastic. A little celebration there. We all choreograph a Christmas dance, and then we draw the name each year to see who gets to add a dance move to the dance. So it's just like and what a beautiful tradition to think that if I am creating a little move to add into this dance, the idea that if this family is dedicated enough, then perhaps great-grandchildren that I might not even ever get to meet will be doing my moves, yeah? And through that, I will reach through time, and I will still be present. I will still be present through dance. That's excellent, definitely. That's excellent. I mean, obviously, whoever came up with the YMCA, the Macarena, it's that kind of cultural impact, yeah? Or whoever first did the thing where you hold the knees and then you put your knees together, then surreptitiously you cross your hands over and then you put your knees out again. So it gives the illusion that your knees are crossing over even though they aren't actually. Whoever invented that, they're still very much alive and vibrant. Monkey Pixie Funk, everyone must watch Doctor Who on pain of death. That's we're starting with a negative there. It's Christmas period. Pain of death throughout the Xmas period, whilst dressed as their favourite Doctor and eating nothing but Tunnock's caramel wafer bars. That's lovely. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That was my beard baubles interfering with the. That was my fabulousness interfering with the microphone. That's lovely, though. That's lovely. You can dress up as your favourite Doctor. If people aren't really feeling it that much this year, they'll just all black, get a leather jacket on, Christopher Eccleston. And you okay, well, you sure you're in there, but it's like a man showing up to a costume party dressed as the Blues Brothers because they're just in a suit and they've thrown some glasses on. You know what I mean? That's when you're like, sure. But maybe next time, let's get some cricket whites. Let's go as Peter Davidson or whatever. Lovely stuff. Nana Hop Up, we get as many family pets as we can. That's always a great tradition to start there. Possibly getting the neighbours involved, if needed, to put together a nativity scene. Family pet nativity scene. I saw one on my socials recently, and I was moved to tears. The little fella that they had was playing, again, it was one of the wise men, I don't know which one, but he had such a look of wonder in his eyes, honestly. It's a cold heart that wouldn't be moved by that. That's lovely. Nativity scene of pets. Tiny little puppy, or maybe bird as Jesus. Or, ideally, if you could get a lamb. He was the lamb, wasn't he? He was the lamb. Lovely stuff, Nana. Bringing a little bit of Jesus in there, which I always appreciate. Maple Panda, we do a cook-along with Nigella's latest Christmas special, also hopefully dressing in Nigella-adjacent clothing. A lot of low-cut stuff. She enjoys a little bit of décolletage. It's the festive period, okay? It's all in good fun. But that's good. Everybody just a family cooking together. That's lovely. You add in that Nigella, that little bit of decadence, and then maybe, clavage, it's up to you. It's your call. TB Douglas, everyone gets involved in mandatory karaoke at the end of Christmas dinner to keep energy up. That's nice as well. That's nice. I like that you're thinking practically as well. End of Christmas dinner, that energy is like starting to sap because you're so full of just warmth and happiness. Getting a little bit of karaoke in there is just lifts the spirits. Everybody's up. Everybody's just feeling it a little bit. Getting a little bit wheezy. I'm still standing. Yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, and it's a little bit of movement just to aid that digestive system. It's practical and it's fabulous, TB. Wonderful stuff. Airwell Time Warner Official. Get a couple of pizzas, hop in the car, drive around looking for nice Christmas lights displays while enjoying the warm, cheesy, saucy breadiness of the pizza. That's something that we can all do, Airwell Time Warner. That's what I like. And it's not limited to Christmas Day, which good. It gives people a bit more time. But you get a pizza, you get in your car pizza, you're driving around, you're looking for Christmas lights. If you find Christmas lights, that's a lovely bonus. If you don't find Christmas lights, you've still got, as you say, cheesy, saucy breadiness in the car, togetherness, and that smell, kind of hot boxing that smell. Wonderful. Oh, these are great ideas. I hope everybody's taking notes, and I hope a couple of these are actioned. They are actioned in the thing. Definitely not Duda. What? Poop, smiley face. I implore you to look this. I mean, we can look it up ourselves. Nobody's going to force us to not look this up. We've got examples, haven't we? See those birds? Where's those birds? There's those birds. Catalan pooping man. Images. There he is. There he is. This is an enormous one in a shopping mall. Why do they do it? It's a kind of what's it? Like a kind of satirical thing. It's kind of brings reality into the situation. It kind of cuts through some of the pomposity, maybe, of the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. No, Jesus would be the first to be on board with that. He's like, yeah, guys, yeah, kick off your shoes, sure. Yeah, call me Jesus. Yeah, you don't have to say Mr. Christ. That's fine. Mr. Christ is my father, Those kooky Catalans. Yeah, they love it. They love it. Look, you can just buy them all. Buy them all in a shop. All squatting next to each other. I mean, it's a rich and beautiful tradition. I mean, that's maybe more. I think we've gone too far. I think we've gone too far there, guys. But you get the basic gist. Gamer Hall, watch the Muppets Christmas Carol, singing along mandatory. I mean, I think that's already a tradition in most houses. I vote to actually have this as a family tradition. Well, that's nice. We're implementing these things. That's good. Super Nash 18, we all have to take photos of the worst dressed Santa we come across in the lead up to Christmas in shopping centres, schools, etc. Photos are then collectively judged, and the photographer of the least impressive Santa gets first choice each time the quality street are handed round. Super Nash 18, what I love about that is that this is becoming a kind of a season-long thing. I mean, it's much in the same way as I have implemented in the past with SnapQuest. It's essentially a month-long SnapQuest. If you see a Santa that's really not putting in the effort, he's representing the big man. He's representing El Clasico, yeah, El Chupa Libre, yeah, El Big Red, Grande Rosso. El Grande Rosso. And yet, if they're putting in the low effort, little snap, and then you combine them, it's a family thing, there's judgment, it's everything I want. It's everything I want. You always get that first choice of the quality street. So you're going, so you'd always be able to go for the Noisette Triangle. Yeah? Am I feeling that? Noisette Triangle? Big hazelnut maybe? Who knows? SJBEC72, everybody has to sing the 12 Days of Christmas correctly or they can't have any pudding. SJBEC72, the first to implement negative reinforcement for this, which is a bold play when it comes to Christmas. Punishments involved. I mean, it's the Krampus. It's the Yule lads. It's, you know, it's a lump of coal in the stocking. It's a Christmas of consequences. Maybe that's nice. We'd be out of luck if it was the Thomas the Tank Engine version. I've never even heard that version. Never even heard that. Wonderful stuff there. Points all round, and I think I'd like to think a few traditions have been begunned. Wonderful stuff. Let's get music collage. Music collage. The musing was the music collage musing. Give the title of a Christmas song that explores a heretofore. Or is that just the first one again? I don't know. You make up your own rules. Unexamined aspect of Christmas time. Guys, get it in the chat, please. I think that's where I'd like it. Let's get these answers here. And I really hope that you've done very well with this. I really do. Let's hear those answers. That's it. We'll hear the 3-second versions first again. And then, you know. I just want to listen to all of them right now. But we can't do that because of copyright.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. Baby, please come home. Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall. And this Christmas will be very.
Gosh, copyright rules are tough, aren't they? Because I could just happily play each and every one of those songs top to bottom and have a great time doing it. So we had, what did we have? We had Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Jackson 5. We had The Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues featuring Kirsty McCall. R.I.P. of course, Shane MacGowan. Passed away very recently, but left such a wonderful, wonderful song. Tinged with a little bit of realism. It's not a perfect Christmassy singing about, but it's heartfelt. Oh my goodness. Christmas, parentheses, Baby Please Come Home by Darlene Love. Step Into Christmas. Oh, Step Into Christmas by Elton John. Starts at Meta. Welcome to my Christmas song. You are messing with my head, Elton, and I'm here for it. Then, of course, the Notme Tournament of Champions, the champion of Christmas songs, as voted for last year by you all, is, of course, This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. The smoothest, most soulful, dare I say, sexiest Christmas song there is. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. I hope you got all 5 there, but if not, even a few of them should have been got. If you struggled with Donny Hathaway, it's the champion of Christmas songs, guys. You should have voted more passionately last year. Musing. Give the title of a Christmas song that explores a heretofore unexamined aspect of Christmas. What have we got? Family tensions running highs is definitely not duty. Yes. You're apart. You live in your own lives, and you come back together with all of your opinions and all of your biases. And all of your, I really liked this. I didn't like this. I think he went too far. I don't think he went too far enough. All of this kind of stuff. Put that into a song. As ever with definitely, I'm thinking punk. I'm thinking just some spare but like angry drums The kind of drums that then, when tensions are running high and somebody says, oh, we've run out of whatever, and you're like, I'll get it, I'll go to the shop, I'll get it. I'll find a shop run by some non-Christians and I will get some more gravy granules, whatever it is, just so you can get an excuse to go out. And you switch on, you put your CD in, put your mini disc in, maybe if you want to be modern. Put in Family Tensions Running High, and it's that kind of drum. And you can just hit it on the steering wheel as you're driving there. And Mom doesn't want but Uncle Jeff really races. Family tension running high. Family tension. Whatever. It's good stuff. We're not watching that on Christmas. Wow, Nana. This feels like it's coming from a real place, and I respect that. We are not watching that on Christmas. We are not watching that on Christmas. Lovely, lovely stuff. Could it be something that's a little bit inappropriate? Something that's a little bit R-rated? 18 certificate? Not conducive to a family situation? Could it be Die Hard? Could it be a song about Die Hard, about a family arguing? Whether Die Hard is a truly appropriate Christmas movie. Obviously it's set at Christmas. Obviously it is. Ho, ho, ho is referenced within the body of the script. But is it a true Christmas film? That's the debate. Not watching that on Christmas. What would it be? I'm thinking maybe a little bit more grungy. Something really where you can really, and the guitar is almost on the floor because the strap's really low. Nice. Scrape the Tape, Super Nashwan 8. Yeah, a little bit more lighthearted. Using my fingernail on the roll, on and on. I've scraped the tape, scrape the tape, and I'm wrapping my presents and I'm running late, but I gotta scrape the tape. That turned into kind of a little bit shawaddy-waddy, a little bit Shakin' Stevens, a little bit with a 50s influence. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Lovely. I enjoy that a lot. Because everybody instantly knows. Scrape the tape. Oh, because of course. Yeah. Lovely. Lethargy Liturgy. Woo! TB's getting the thesaurus out, and I am very much appreciative of it. A song about the lull you feel after that Christmas dinner that's going to be eliminated with the karaoke. It's going to be eliminated with that karaoke, that lethargy, liturgy. I mean, I didn't even know what does liturgy mean? Do we even know? As a collective, do we even know? It's a form of formulary according to which public religious worship, especially Christian worship, is conducted. So it's kind of a little bit of hymn-like, TP. I like that. Too many roast potatoes. Stuffing was served. The gravy was drunk. Maybe Pim. Too many potatoes. Now we're sleeping. There isn't much room on the couch. Someone's on the chair. Someone's on the floor. His hand fell down and hit the child. Ouch. It's good. The Christmas itinerary is in the email I sent you 4 weeks ago. So kind of like a Fall Out Boy kind of song where it's like, it's kind of never actually stated. Thank you, TB. It's the title of the track is never actually stated because it's too long. But you read the back of the CD and you think, these kooky guys, it's lovely. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth teaching us about the fear of dentists. Gosh, they're quite sinister. Or you will watch Doctor Who. It's fun for all the families and celebrating 60 years of awesomeness. Wowzers. You will watch Doctor Who. You will watch Doctor Who. Because I'm just thinking of the theme song. You will watch Doctor Who. It's family entertainment. 60 years of awesomeness. Well done, Doctor Who. Not the Great Escape again. This is SJ Beck 72. Kind of similar to Nana Hobbobs. We're not watching that on Christmas. Maybe we combine the two. We're not watching that on Christmas, not because it's inappropriate, but because it's the Great Escape again. We've watched it too many times. It's just about Steve McQueen. But then by the end of the song, it's talked about it so much that you think, well, no, actually, that's a bloody good film, isn't it? Yeah, let's chuck it on. Let's throw it on. Great Escape. It kind of takes you on a journey. It's one of those story songs. Points all round, guys. Points all round. Very, very exciting. Let's get the examples off. And we've got one more very quick round. We're getting there. Oh, we're making good time. This is nice. Guys, you've got your last opportunity to make another $2 of charity. But you've only got a minute to do it. Wow, it's the minute to win it, guys. It's the most exciting minute in quiz shows today. There it is. What's on Notme's Lightbox? The good news is he'll give you a category. The better news is that you can have as many guesses as you like, as long as they're each in their own chat message. The more guesses you guess, the better chance you are to linking minds with one of the finest creative thinkers of his generation. It's the most exciting minute in quiz show history. Good luck. Lovely. The topic, it's very simple. It's very straightforward, and I hope there's going to be a lot of guessing here. It's Christmas movies. It's just that simple, guys. It's just that simple. The best minute of the week. I appreciate you, Nana Hobbob. I appreciate you very much. Let's get some Christmas movies. I'm throwing it to you. Elf, lovely. The Hard, yes. The Snowman, The Holiday, The Family Stone, Home Alone, Debba da Bo, Polar Express, Home Alone 2, The Night Before, The Snow Dog. It's a Wonderful Life. Love Actually, Home Alone 2, The Snowman Again, Christmas Vacation, Miracle on 30th, Klaus, Fred Claus. Let's keep them coming, baby. Krampus. Christmas Chronicles, lovely. Holiday, wonderful film. Charlie Brown Christmas, The Snowman, Family Stone, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, It's a Wonderful Life. Muppets Christmas Carol, of course, Gamer Hall. I'm very glad you put that in there. The Santa Claus, The Polar Express, Die Hard, The Happiest Season, that's a new one, definitely not due to lovely stuff. Jack Frost, White Christmas, that's an old one, still counts. Definitely not due to Four Christmases, yes. Scrooge, lovely, Last Christmas, The Great Escape, Scrooged. Any more coming in? Arthur Christmas, that's a great one. Super Nash 18, great choice. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, lovely. Star Wars Christmas Special, I'll accept it. The Nativity, Christmas Carol. Any number of versions of that. Good to cover them all. Nativity 2, lovely. Nativity 3, keep it going. Keep it going, Maple Panda. I'm not going to stop you. I'm certainly not going to stop you. Santa Claus, the movie, SJX72, yeah, that's a good one. Dudley Moore. Jingle All the Way. I want the Turbo Man. I want him. I want the Turbo. Ah, get out of my way, Sinbad. I want the Turbo Man doll. Whatever other nativities there were. We'll just. Die Hard, damn it. Well, let's. Violent Night, TB. Lovely stuff. Black Christmas. A little bit of violence there. Not one for the nippers, but it's all good. It's all fun. Well, thrillingly, somebody got it. I was worried they wouldn't, but somebody did. And I want you to all watch this film. I want you to promise me, guys. I want you to promise me you're going to watch this film, because my God, it's going to put a smile on your face and a tear in your eye. It's Klaus. T.B. Douglas. TB Douglas got it. Klaus, what a wonderful, wonderful. It's an animated film. It's about, it's essentially an origin story for Father Christmas / Santa Claus. But for me, I kind of looked at it as it's kind of a story about myself and the passion that I put into the projects and the joy that I find from the joy that I give, you know? Started that with my friends the other day. I enjoyed it. Oh, please finish it, Gamer Hole. There's a song that'll come on at the end, and there's a bit of like windsurfing, which sounds weird, but it's gonna kill you. It's gonna floor you. Monkey Pigsy Funk. Is Klaus German for Die Hard? No, actually, Klaus is German for Claude, which I suppose is what Santa Claus's real name is. Such a lovely film. Congratulations, TB. Congratulations. Very well deserved. Let's head back to main. Guys, this is, says a lot for an episode where I have been given a Christmas gift that involves some body wash and beard and moustache wax and a party blower and a Christmas card, and we had 2 poems, and we listened to some incredible Christmas songs. This, right now, is the most exciting part of the whole show. The most exciting part of the whole show. I want you to tot up your scores. And for this, more than any of the others, be generous with yourself. If you almost got it on the, the title of the song, if you pretty much knew it, give yourself the thing. Yeah? Give yourself the thing. Give yourself the point. While you tot your scores up and get them in the chat, I want you to remind you that in this quiz, you're not only competing, you are only competing against yourself. There is no point threshold to being smart. If you've got all the questions right that you realistically could have been expected to get, then you are smart. Art doesn't become successful because of the opinions of others or the performance box office numbers. It becomes successful when you say, yeah, that's great. Anything else is just a bonus. If you think your performance today was great, then it was great. No two ways about it. If you are watching this on YouTube, not live, please write down your scores and your amusing answers in the comments below, because I'd love to hear how you did. Also, if you want to just make a donation to a housing and homelessness charity, I'm certainly not going to stop you. Right. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Let's send your calculator out. Let's have a look. AOL Time Warner Official 18. So you got all of them other than... Oh, my word. Monkey Pigsy Funk with a 9. Well done, you. 7 for Super Nash Run 8. Nothing measly. Nothing measly. That $7 is going to go to a fantastic cause. 11 for Nana Hobbob. AOL Time Warner Official. My word. Oh, thrilling. I think I just assumed it was Stephanie, because Stephanie always gets such high scores. 7 for Maple Panda. 5 for Gamer Hole. Well done, you, Gamer Hole. That's excellent. SJ Beck 72 with 7. Lovely. GB Lagos with 17. Lovely. Oh! And I will say, well, fantastic job, AOL Time Warner Official. That's $94 going to charity, guys. $94. Well done to everybody. And AOL Time Warner Official, is the money going to go to Family Promise in America? Is it going to go to Shelter in the UK? Or is it going to go to maybe both of them? Are we going to do... wait, no, that didn't work. Maybe we're going to do $47 to each one. How are we going to do? What are we going to do? AOL Time Warner Official, it is up to you. All this money is going to go to charity. Where's it going to go? Family Promise in America, or Shelter in the UK, or a combination of the two? What are we doing? $47 to each. A round of applause for AOL Time Warner Official. I believe the first time you've ever got the high point score as well, AOL Time Warner Official. So this is lovely. We've done some great things today, guys. We have done some good. We've raised some money for charity. We've learned some things about Christmas all around the world. We've got down to some Christmas songs. And we've reminisced about all the painful things that happen in Home Alone. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that is it for Lifetainment for this year, for 2023. It has been a wonderful, wonderful year of Lifetainment. I thank every single one of you for all the times that you have been able to tune in. It is every time I see your name in the chat, it genuinely makes me a very, very happy artiste indeed. I hope that you have enjoyed our Lifetainment this year, and I can only hope that we'll be moving to bigger and better things next year. Have a wonderful Christmas if you are celebrating. Have a wonderful Hanukkah if you're celebrating. Just a happy holidays to everybody, however you're choosing to celebrate. Even if you're not celebrating anything, you're just going to sit down, watch some Doctor Who, and drink some eggnog. Whatever you choose to do, I hope it's fantastic. I hope it's wonderful. Doctor Who Christmas special is on 5:15 p.m. on Christmas Day. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a creative new year. And I will see you in 2024. We're going to be back with a bang in January. That's right. I will see you in Banguary 2024. I hope you have had fun. I hope you've learned a little something. You felt creative all at the same time. I am Notme. I am Art. I hope you'll join me in 2024 for another opportunity to say, I am smart. We've raised some money. We've done some good. And I will see you next year. Thank you.
So there we go, and well done you, whatever your score might be. I definitely think that you are smart, though prob's not as smart as me. Your art will be better, trust me on this, should be nothing short of sublime. That's why you learn, and don't stop now, I'll see you right here next time. I am smart.